Google's Gemini 1.5, OpenAI's GPT-4o. For the last year, we've been told these are the kings of AI. But while the West was fighting over subscriptions, two Chinese models just quietly released updates that don't just compete, they completely destroy the benchmarks. I'm talking about a model that can take a 200,000 word document, read it, and build a fully functional animated website from a single prompt in seconds. A model that creates complex lead generation agents that run locally on your machine for free. Nobody is talking about this yet. One does everything: text, vision, code natively. The other is crushing coding benchmarks for a fraction of the cost. If you are still paying $20 a month for ChatGPT and ignoring these, you are literally throwing money away. I'm Mike. Welcome to the AI Forge. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how these tools work. And at the end of this video, I'm opening the doors to something massive that will help you automate your entire life. Let's dive in. First up, let's talk about Kimi k2.5 by Moonshot AI. Most people think multimodal just means you can upload a picture and ask what it is. Kimi takes this to a terrifying new level. This is what they call glass-free vision. It doesn't treat images as separate files, it sees them natively like text. I tested this against Gemini 3 benchmarks, and for complex visual reasoning, like analyzing a 20-year dataset of Bordeaux wine prices from a PDF and turning it into a prediction model, Kimi didn't hallucinate, it just did the math. But maybe you don't need visuals. Maybe you need raw, unfiltered coding power. That brings us to the second model shaking up the industry: DeepSeek or GLM4, depending on your preference. Here is the reality check. Building A. iApps with GPT-4 is expensive. These new Chinese models are using something called mixture of experts architecture. Simply put, they are faster and they are absurdly cheap. First, let's talk about the elephant in the room, or rather, the swarm in the room. We are all used to the chatbot paradigm. You ask a question, the bot thinks, and it types out an answer one word at a time. It's linear. It's a single intern trying to do a CEO's job. If you ask GPT-4 to build a complex app, write the marketing copy, and analyze the competitors, it tries to do it all in one long, confusing thread. It forgets context, it gets lazy, it hallucinates. Enter Kimi k2.5 from Moonshot AI. They just introduced something that changes the physics of AI, the agent swarm. When you give Kimi a massive task, it doesn't just try to answer it, it acts as an orchestrator. It breaks your prompt down and says, okay, to do this, I need a coder, I need a researcher, I need a fact checker, and I need a designer. With Kimi, I gave it one prompt: watch what happens. It doesn't just start writing code, it enters thinking mode. It instantiates a sub-agent to analyze Matisse's color palette. It spawns another agent to write the React components. It spawns a third to handle the animation logic. These agents work in parallel. They share memory. They check each other's work. It's not a chatbot anymore. It's a pop-up development agency running on your browser tab. So, why does this matter to you? Because I didn't just read the research papers. I used these exact tools to build this. This is Mike's AI Forge. It is the culmination of hundreds of hours of testing. I used Kimi to help design the UI. I used these coding models to optimize the back-end workflows. The Forge isn't just a website, it's a toolkit. I've taken the best AI workflows, the ones that actually make money and save time, and I've templated them. You don't need to know how to prompt engineer Kimi or configure a Python environment. I've done the heavy lifting. Whether you want to automate your content creation, build your own agents, or just understand which tool to use for a specific job, the Forge is where I'm documenting everything, but I wanted to go one step further. Information moves too fast? By the time I edit this YouTube video, a new model might drop. That is why I am officially launching the Mike's AI Forge community on School. This is where the real work happens. Inside, I am dropping the raw SOPs, the copy-paste prompts for Kimi and DeepSeek, and the exact Python scripts I use to build my automation agents. Here is the deal. I want a tight-knit group of builders, not just watchers. So, I am opening up VIP access for the first 100 members. These first 100 spots are going to get grandfathered in at a rate that will never be this low again. You'll get direct access to me, weekly calls where we build agents live, and early access to every tool I deploy on the Forge. Once these 100 spots are gone, the price goes up. I want people who are ready to execute now. If you want to master these Chinese models before the rest of the world catches up, you need to be in this room. The era of being loyal to one AI model is over. The best builders use the best tools, regardless of where they come from. Kimi and DeepSeek are the new frontier. I've left two links below. One to Mike's AIForge.app so you can use the free utilities I've built, and the second link is to the school community. Check if there are spots left. If the link still works, you're in luck. Do not wait on this. Secure your spot. Introduce yourself in the community, and let's start building the future. I'm Mike. This is The Forge. Click that subscribe button so you don't miss the next wave. I'll see you inside.